Betis. These two games they are considered to be finals for Chelsea. Ronaldo possible appearance with the Club World Cup with Ali Hilal. There's a possibility Ronaldo might join. I'm gonna go into details about everything. Guys, drive in, drop off your comments, like and subscribe for more. So Chelsea are considering signing João Pedro from Brighton. And who is this guy, João Pedro? He's a Brazilian footballer and he plays for Brighton. And looking at the Brighton, the Brighton were playing last season and the kind of game he's played and the kind of goals he scored, we're going to talk about it because Chelsea are still struggling. Well, right now, they don't have a recognized striker, though Marc has retained on the first team, but Chelsea are not risking or willing, like maybe to help him adjust to the injury, but he might not like to start the game because Maresca was contemplating if Matthew is going to start that game, but coming from a long-term injury, he stayed like for like a month and a half out. So for him like to come straight to the squad is not possible. They are looking at the options of who they're going to use on the Europa Conference tomorrow. So João Pedro, his market value is 30 million pounds, and João Pedro performance in overall Premier League games last season. Let me just this season he's played like 30 games and he scored 9 goals. So someone who has played 30 games and scored 9 goals for Brighton, do you think he might be an upgrade to Nicholas Jackson? I don't think so. Because looking at the possibilities and the fact that the guy has played 30 games, he's a cheaper alternative, but he has scored 9 games. Nicholas Jackson, the one who's struggling, he has scored 11, I think 11, 12 goals like in all, like overall. So for me, João Pedro is not an upgrade. Chelsea they need to try and look for other alternative. If they can't get Osman or Gyökeres, they have to look for other alternatives because João Pedro for me, if he comes to Chelsea, he's really struggled at Brighton, which is a small team when it comes to Chelsea. I don't think he will be able to inspire Nicholas Jackson or inspire Mark Dew because he will be trying to inspire himself to make a name for himself. So for me, it's a hell no. This guy is not supposed to be at Chelsea. If there are on talks going right now, they need like to freeze anything. The source of this news is Survi Mahati is the one who reported this that Chelsea might be in negotiating the transfer fee for João Pedro. For me, I don't think that's the case. Chelsea need a prolific striker to inspire Nicholas Jackson. Chelsea need a striker, an experienced striker, recognized striker, defenders to be shaking defenders, to be shaking EPL. We don't have a striker whereby people or other clubs can start fearing Chelsea. No. So right for now, Chelsea should find other alternative. Yes, he's a cheaper alternative. Looking at Lydian Delap, he's more close to joining Man United, and the central defender Hodgson we are targeting. He's joined Real Madrid. So Chelsea is like they're slipping out away from the transfer. It's like they are losing out everything. So for me, club is not heading to the right direction because if you're failing to get the small targets, which means you're gonna have the problem of getting the bigger targets. So Chelsea feels they have more options regarding who they're gonna sign. But for me, they're running out of options. When the season closes, everyone becomes busy. Players becomes involved with agents flying here, there, trying to find the better deals. So Chelsea they'll be playing Nottingham Forest on the final day. That game is gonna be a final day for Chelsea. It's a final game. It's more like we are playing FA Cup final. Real Betis game is the final too on Wednesday, but Real Betis looking at the way they were playing recently, yes, they are playing to reserve some players of the watching their games in La Liga. They are not performing the way they are supposed to. It's like they are trying to get all the players fit for that day. They're not risking the injuries or anything. They are really trying by all means to get the cup game final because that will be their first ever European trophy to have the hands on. So it's their first European final. It's their first European trophy if they win it. So Chelsea again on the other side, who have won all the major European trophies. This is the only trophy Chelsea don't have. And Chelsea, if Chelsea gets to win and beat Real Betis, Chelsea will be the first European team to win all European major trophies. No team has won Europa Conference. Yes, we're gonna say it. No team has won the Europa Conference. Yes, because it's a new league and it's a small cup. Don't expect Real Madrid, Barcelona to play every season in that league. That league is for those teams like finishing in almost mid table, like seven, eight, somewhere there. Those are the teams who qualifies to go there to play in there. Europa, don't expect like big teams overall to play there. And Chelsea, we don't wish Chelsea to be playing UEFA Conference League. This should be the last time because already we've qualified to the Europa, but we don't want Europa one Champions League game. So Chelsea, these games have to be taken seriously. But the issue is who's going to play at the top. We saw last game when you played Manchester United. Tariq George struggled on top there. He had only 6 touches in over like 65, 70 minutes. So it showed that the boy lacked experience. It's not that he's the bad bowler. No, the problem is that that's not his preferred position. Remember, the boy, he's the winger. He plays on the side, and he was given a role just to maintain their put pressure because of pace. He almost won the penalty, but the VAR intervened and the penalty was cancelled. So Chelsea are looking at the possibility again if they're going to start Tariq George or Neto on top tomorrow. But my view, yes, the story is there that he's back, he's fully fit, but is he fit to take on Chelsea tomorrow? That's the question which is there. Maresca is trying to find solution. How fit he is. Is he gonna play? Is he gonna run? Is he gonna lead the team? We know Nicholas Jackson, he's not there. So the other news is Cristiano Ronaldo. Well, Nasri, there is a controversy which is happening with our Nasri fans. Yes, are contemplating. They're saying, no, Ronaldo, since he's been at the club, we're not fighting for a title. We're not winning trophies. So he's only there breaking the records, making the records for himself and earning more money. But the issue is that Cristiano Ronaldo wants to play games next season again. So he's looking for possibilities. He's 41 and he wants to play in the Club World Cup and he wants to lead Portugal in 2026 World Cup one more time again. This might be his last dance. So Cristiano Ronaldo, yes, is there performing. He wants also to move to another club. So Ali Hal are looking at the possibility of signing Cristiano Ronaldo next season. You know, Al Ahly is a great team. They are the champions. So they are be going to the Club World Cup. And when they go to the Club World Cup, it's the only chance they have to advertise the club and they make the fan base to grow the fan base because few people know Al Hilal, so it's the only time now Al Hilal now they think that if we bring in Cristiano Ronaldo, who is the most experienced player, let him play the Club World Cup. Ali Hal, they're gonna have more followers because the appearance of them in the US here is gonna be huge. A lot of fans they're gonna follow Cristiano Ronaldo and Al Hilal. So for me, they are looking at the market value. They're not looking at the mostly winning the title, no. But it is the only chance now at the world stage in US. Do you know these Saudi league games, Saudi teams? They are not mostly watched here in South America or here in US. So it's the only chance the club will get into it, grow the fan base, grow the revenue. They're gonna have more money and everything. So it's not about winning the title. They are looking at the possibility of it. So they are still negotiating, but Ronaldo hasn't spoken about the move yet. He's also looking at the possibility maybe he might retain in Europe, but he needs to reduce his wage bill. He's getting more money, so returning to Europe, which means he must reduce his wage bill maybe to 70%. Those clubs maybe they're gonna sign him, but no one is gonna pay Ronaldo the money he wants in Europe. So the better alternative is for him to stay at Al Nasri or move to Al Hilal. Those are the clubs where